Scorpio, how are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again, Scorpio. And let's take a look at what my sleuth of Scorpios are up to this week. Scorpio. I'm feeling that there is a little bit of a sense, there's like your eyes have been opened, like there's a realization. Something's gone on, something that has made you look at things from a different perspective. And that, for Scorpios, is like candy. For Scorpios, it's like, I never thought of it that way. And now that I am thinking it that way, I want to dive deeper. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting, Scorpio. So, let's take a look at what the sleuth of Scorpios are curious about. Because that's, the curiosity is killing me. Your independence and what that means. What that means to you. This is financial independence, Scorpio. So you are sitting really pretty. You're sitting pretty. And you're just sort of listening to the birds sing. Are you enjoying the birds? Are you stopping to smell the roses? Is this the eye-opening sort of different perspective that my ducks are in a row? My finances are good. My investments aren't crashing. I still have a home. My job is good. Whatever that means to you, it's really finding the sense of gratitude in your independence. Yes, look at this, Scorpio. Beautiful energy to start off with. The Nine of Pentacles, which is financial independence, and the Nine of Cups, which is emotional independence, wish fulfillment. You are sitting, all the work that you have put in, you are sitting pretty. You are sitting on a wish fulfillment, whatever that means to you, your higher self. Look at you, Scorpio Emperor. The Emperor is bossing up. I mean, it's the boss. It's the king of all kings. The Emperor looks after the world. Literally, in your deck, Scorpio, is at the Emperor's feet. You have the world at your feet. This is mastering, and your higher self is reminding you, Scorpio, if you have forgotten, that you are the king of pentacles and who's mastered their material world. You are the king of swords, mastering their mind. You are the king of wands, mastering their actions and passions, and the king of cups, mastering their emotions, which leads us to this I am energy of Aries. But I am Scorpio. I know what that means. I know who I am. I have integrity. I know exactly what I'm doing, what I'm interested in, what I invest my time, money, and efforts in. I am. Fill in the blank. But for now, I am Scorpio. Focus on foundation. You're not interested in empty cups. You're not interested in anything that doesn't really align with you. If someone's offering you an empty cup, you're not even interested. One eye open, one eye closed. That's your focus on foundation, Scorpio. In the recent past, planning, strategic planning. Planning about how you are going to move forward. And I see in your particular deck, Scorpio, that this is property, intellectual property, assets, whatever that means to you. And how you are going to strategically move with integrity. I know this card can mean lies and deceit, but that's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm feeling. I am feeling that this is yours to have. That you have built, that you have worked hard, that this is rightfully yours, whether it be, let's say it's intellectual, let's say intellectual property, let's say it's trademarked. It's patents. It's that which you have put your time, effort, and skills into. It's yours. In the near future. Tower. I feel that it's Scorpio that's going to bring this tower down. We'll get some clarifiers, because I kind of have a feeling that Scorpio is sitting pretty, as I said, first card out, and the tower's coming down. And Scorpio is bossing up and knows, sure, I can make the tower come down and use those bricks to rebuild something that's better, that's solid. Because when a tower comes down, Scorpio, lightning strikes it. That's the universe taking it down. It is in your best interest. Towers, I see, are good things. Now, oh, good, Scorpio, this is how you see yourself. Self-love, Ace of Cups. This is really loving yourself first. Good. How other people see you. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. This is generational wealth. This is abundance. So much that it goes through your generation to the next generation to the third generation and on. That's how other people see you. Now, you can have money in the bank, Scorpio. For some of you do. But each pentacle is also, for me as a reader, of value. So what do you value, Scorpio? Other people seeing you have 10 of these pentacles. Do you value honesty, integrity? Do you value hard work? Do you value love and support? Do you value honesty? What do you value? Do you value creativity? What is it that you value? Intelligence, education? What is it? And that's how other people see you. They respect. This is respect from generations, from the generation that created you down to the generation that you created. You have the respect of all. Beautiful. Look at this. Now I find it interesting that both the Emperor and Empress have got their backs to each other on the table. We'll find out with some clarifiers what that means. But this is the divine feminine to the divine masculine, which is in the higher self position. And this is a hope and or fear. And I definitely see it as a hope that you are not only able to give and provide with all of these pentacles, but able to receive. Now, interesting. In between this Empress and Emperor is the Devil. And the fact that I noticed that both of them have their backs to each other tells me that this fear, which is the Devil, fear, is maybe integrating both masculine and feminine within you, or a divine partnership. We'll find out with some clarifiers. Underneath the deck, Scorpio, that which you might not see. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Interesting. The Queen of Cups. That is your element. That is your intuition, your empathy, your sympathy, your compassion, your kindness. That is your softer side for you masculines, and that's you for the feminines. Interesting. And that which you might not see is your own compassion, your own sincerity, your own love and intuition. You might not see it, Scorpio. I'm sure you're aware of it, but you might not see it. So, let's take a look and clarify this 9 of Pentacles for my sleuth of Scorpios this week. Let's take a look right there. Queen. The Queen of Wands. And as I notice this image is, I know it's a cane, but it looks like a wand. And it's almost like, you know, in those, whether it be the Harry Potter movies or whatever, like an umbrella can be a wand, or a staff can be a wand. Like they kind of go, and there's the wand when they're out in the Muggle world. And it's almost, this is the feeling I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles, is that of underestimate me. Please do, says Scorpio. Please underestimate me. Because this is my magical queen. The Queen of Wands is your spark, your magic, your charisma, she's charming. She's magical. She's truly magical when it comes to dancing, having that dance between realms, between worlds. When you think a Queen of Wands is just, sitting there reading a book, she's really observing and listening to everything around her, not just on this physical plane, but in different realms. That is magic. She is able to read the minds of others. She's able to feel the energies. She's able to really see the unseen, is the Queen of Wands. And that's how she's made in this world, this Nine of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, I'm going to switch this because I feel, no, I'm not, because I now am seeing this, that she's looking directly at a transition, and it's a transition. This is the transition card, the Six of Swords, and I see it right next to the Seven of Swords. And for some of you, and yes, I did mention at the beginning that this is more to do with your intellectual property. So for you that are leaving a company, that it will be felt, this leaving with your information, with your intellectual property, with your possessions, with your whatever this means to you. I can also read it that you are slowly moving away from past stories with past lies and past relationships, whether that be work relationships, whether that be friendships, whether that be romantic relationships or family relationships that have lied to you, Scorpio. Interesting. And we have the 10 of Pentacles again, and that's how other people see you. And determined. All right. I see it. My first, I can talk about lies and deception, but that's not what it's speaking to me today. Today it is about intellectual property, that which is yours, that you are taking. And you're determined with the Five of Swords of taking that which is yours. And because it's swords, it's very much intellectual property. It's ideas, it's apps, it's this type of coding, programming, software, whatever this means to you. That is making you, and as other people see you, generational wealth. Okay. This could, for some of you, also be, because the Ten of Swords can also be an inheritance. But it's really what you've earned with this Nine of Pentacles. It's what you've earned, Scorpio. And with the Five of Swords, you were determined to make a slow transition, probably leaving your company that has been taking your ideas, has been taking your intellectual property, that even if you think of something at work, they own it type of disclosure. No, Scorpio's not having it. Scorpio's bossing up. So, and I kind of feel that you're leaving, you're going to create a tower. So let's go up to this, because let's go up to this Emperor. Patience. You are having patience. Patience, Scorpio, and it's backing you up. Oh, and the truth. You have the truth. You're standing with your truth and integrity and being patient as to receive that Ten of Pentacles, which other people see you already having. Oh, Scorpio. Now, the focus and foundation is that you're not going to get bought out. You're not going to get charmed, maybe by a Queen of Wands. You're not going to get charmed. You're turning your back on that Queen of Wands if this is a charmer. Interesting. Emotionally leaving. If this, for some of you, is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Yes, indeed. And look. Look. You know what? I'm going to put this underneath each other because I think there's a partnership here. I have an Emperor and Empress that are not looking at each other, not communicating. The Emperor says he's got the truth and you're emotionally moving away. The Six of Swords is a transition from emotional drama and emotional, tumultuous waters into smooth waters. And that is also the single card for some of you, the Nine of Pentacles. And here we have a divinely guided King and Queen of Wands, which, whether you like it or not, Scorpio, this is soulmate. This is Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. We've got Aries up here. Wow, Scorpio, what got yourself into? I'm loving it. All right, Tower in the future. Tough decision that Scorpio has to make. A tough decision. And right beside this Queen of Wands, you are really diving deep into your intuition to make that decision. And to really, Scorpio, with this 9 of Pentacles and now this 9 of Cups, this Tower has come down, this tough decision that you or someone else has made for you. This tough decision has brought on emotional stability, and for some of you, this is a wish fulfillment. This Tower being brought down is a wish fulfillment because you hold that Ace of Swords. You hold the truth and integrity and clarity of where you're going and being patient for this. Let's say there's legal proceedings and the Justice card comes up. It's just waiting for this to happen, for the Tower to come down. You already know it's going to come down. Now, Ace of Cups, in the meantime, you are really taking care. And you notice that the 9 of Cups plus 1 cup is the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, rebuilding. I'm going to put this here, rebuilding. Yep. With love, self-love. And the Devil. I got to go up to the Devil. The outcome. And it's right above this 10. Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. 7 of Swords. Look at this. Okay. Clarifying the Devil, which is down here, as you see yourself. Do you see yourself as the Devil, Scorpio? I don't know. Do you see yourself as fearful? Do you see yourself as having doubt? Of being tempted? Tempted at what? The 10 of Pentacles? For some of you. Now, Scorpio. When I have a clarifier, that's the same as a card that's on the table already from the original 10 card spread, it tells me to go up here. So I'm going up here. And a clarifier, right here, the 7 of Swords. You want a clarifier for the Devil? Go back to the 7 of Swords, which is being determined to get that 10 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles, back to this one, which is the first card out. And that is that you are confidently making a transition from emotional, unstable waters to calmer waters. We have on the table, I just have to go through this, Scorpio, 9 of Pentacles twice. So if we want to keep track, that's 18 Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles twice. Add another 20. 38 Pentacles. That's just Pentacles. Let's go to some water. We have the 9 of Cups twice. We have the Devil twice. We have the King and Queen of Wands. We have the Emperor and Empress on board. I mean, Scorpio. This is some major energy that's going on in your life right now. As we speak, other people see you as the 10 of Pentacles, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And the fact of the matter is that the Ace turns into the 10 with a lot of hard work, finding the group of people, the 3 of Pentacles, that you can work well with, that work well with you. Now, hope and or fear is this Empress. And you're moving forward, moving with this Empress energy of learning. This is Venus energy. Venus is leading you to see your worth, to align both the dark and the light, to move forward. To move forward from that of hurt. From that of hurt, which you are looking directly at. Now, I find this interesting. If Scorpio, if you're dealing with, whether it be a divine masculine or a divine feminine, let's just take a look at this. So the divine feminine has got Cancer at her back, which is a feminine energy, element, being that it's Cancer, water. And with this emotional stability to move forward, this Empress is staring right at that Three of Swords. Now, for the masculine, we've got Aries, which is fire, and fire at the back. With the Temperance, this is patience. Patience to dive deep and to make decisions best for everyone, yes, and looking at the truth and clarity. So for some of you, my question is, does the masculine part of you see the truth? And the feminine part of you, is it looking at the hurt? Either that has been, that you have experienced, or that you have hurt others. I don't know. But they're not communicating, these two. They've got their backs to each other. And yet, the feminine is moving on, and the masculine is being patient and maybe waiting for the truth to come out. Now, that which you might not see. This is a very powerful read, Scorpio. That which you might not see is you in the feminine, filling up your cup and communicating. Communicating with love and compassion and kindness and empathy. That which has hurt you, that which you want to work on, that new and golden opportunity that you would like maybe to build. And that's how other people see you. That you have faced the devil right in the face. You have taken a look at that which you've done and that which you've put up with. How you have maybe lied to yourself about what the Ten of Pentacles means to you, for some of you. But when I see the Nine of Cups twice, I see emotional independence and wish fulfillment. When I see the Nine of Pentacles twice, I see that your independence, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of being independent even within a relationship. And I see an Emperor and Empress not looking at each other. One waiting for truth and the other one moving forward from hurt. A broken heart. Now, let's get some angel numbers on this, because this is a beautiful read. The Eight of Wands. I see that 8 first. Let's go to 8. That's communication right there. 8 of Wands. A cycle or pattern. Oh, Scorpio is being repeated now so that you understand the lessons. Take time to reflect. Now, as this message comes out, I see doubles of the Seven of Swords, doubles of the Devil, doubles of the Nine of Pentacles, of the 10 of Pentacles, double of the 9 of Cups, double. So are you repeating another cycle? Let me read that number 8 again. A cycle or pattern is being repeated now so that you understand the lesson. Take time to reflect. 105 and then let's do 68 first. You may feel as though they're being blocked. Yeah, Scorpio, but know that your angels are redirecting you toward your long-term goals. Know that, Scorpio. 29. Let's do 29. 29. Powerful goddess and divine mother energy is surrounding you. You are being enveloped in love and compassion, which we see with the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Empress. That is divine mother energy. Absolutely. I see 79. That was 29. I see 79. 79. Your higher self has information that can support you. Call up the teacher you have within. That's what that Emperor is looking at. That's not just the sword of, that is the sword of truth, but that is information that can support you. Call up the teacher you have within and be patient with calling up that teacher. That's your higher self position. That's exactly what this 79 message is about right there. Is that what you're afraid of? There's that 79 message that's flanking that devil. So let's go down to 4 and find out what that devil, what that fear might be. Let your truth, again with that Ace of Swords, be your teacher. Trust in all that you feel. And you are a fixed water sign, Scorpio. And let your joy lead. Wow. Are you afraid of that? Are you afraid of your own joy? 68. Even these angel messages are really deep. 60. Oh, I did it backwards. I did 86. Well, I'm just going to keep my finger there. 68. Yeah, we did that one. You may feel as though you're being blocked, but know that your angels are redirecting you. So that's why I looked up 86. Your current lesson is to step back from anything that is making you feel low and drained. I see 99. And any numbers that you see on my table, Scorpio, that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an Angel's Numbered book, go to the description box below, click on the link and grab yourself a book for all future reads. You are having an enlightened moment. Take note of all that is coming through to you at this time. And that's what I see for you, Scorpio. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Force Fairy. Bye for now.